In today's how-to, I'm going to be showing you how to do this effect. If you saw this on my Rest and Rec page, you'll know that this is an excellent way to show off your social media that you have associated with your channel. Alright, so step 1, you're going to find the place in your video where you want to take the screenshot. Next, you want to add a freeze frame. Alright, let's broaden this out some. Somewhere toward the beginning of your freeze frame, you want to split the clip. Now you want to insert a white picture. Completely white, like I screenshotted this from a Word document. This is going to give you that iPhone screenshot effect. Now we want to shorten this thing down to about 1/4 second. Bear with me here. iMovie makes these small edits painful. Alright, let's go up here and hit play and test it. Remember, we don't want a really long exposure, just enough to get that iPhone screenshot effect. That's about right. Okay, now we're going to go to transitions and we're going to insert the cross blur. Test this out. Okay, so that transition's way too slow. If you double click the transition in the timeline, it'll give you the exact time that it uses to transition. I'm gonna set that to 0.4. Shorten the white a little more. Come on now. Alright, let's test it again. Alright, that's what we're looking for. Now what we're going to do is we're going to screenshot this still image, whole size the screen, and then hit Command-Shift-4 to ensure you get the best quality photo. Now hit Command-Spacebar, type in AirDrop, and hit Enter. Once you see your iPhone, you're going to AirDrop that screenshot that you just took to your iPhone. Now, on your iPhone, you actually want to post the photo that you just airdropped yourself. Now, once this is posted, screen record whatever it is on the screen that you want posted on your YouTube video. Start by recording the photo that you just posted, and leave it recording on this slide for a few seconds. You'll see why later. Once you're happy with your recording, airdrop this screen recording back to your Mac. Move it from the downloads to your desktop. Now go online and find a green screen of the iPhone that you want to use. I just went to Google and found the highest resolution photo that I could find and screenshotted it. Now before we can use this image, we have to make sure that the iPhone is centered. The way I do this is, one, I take a screenshot of the green, that way I have it, and then I crop as close to the iPhone as I possibly can without excluding the buttons on the side. Now, as you can see here on the side, I have my cropped iPhone and I have my screenshot of the green background. Next, open up either Keynote or PowerPoint. I'm opening up PowerPoint. Get rid of this, get rid of this. Now we're going to drag and drop the iPhone we just edited. You're going to scale the iPhone to the size you want it. Now you're going to center it. This part is very important, and the reason why we put the iPhone in first. Now drag and drop the green screenshot we took. Drag it to the side, send it to the back. Now we're going to drag this screenshot beyond the outer borders of the PowerPoint page. The reason for doing this is we don't want any edging visible whenever we use this as our green screen. Whole screen, and now screenshot using Command-Shift-4, and we're going to go from corner to corner, being very deliberate to only capture the green screen. Next, open up a new project. Now over here we have our green screen iPhone that we just centered. Now right here I have a high resolution photo that I want to be my background. You can go online to get this, or you can buy a photo or take a photo, but it has to be high resolution. And right here is the screen recording from our iPhone that we just airdropped. Now we're going to start by adding our high resolution photo to our new project. Go up here, set it to crop to fit. Now we're going to drag and drop our screen recording. Extend this out. Actually, let me make this a little smaller. Okay, now click the screen recording, and we're going to go up here to settings, and we're going to set this to picture in a picture. Make sure that's set to fit. Now, due to the limitations of iMovie, this is going to take some messing around with. Drag it to about where you think it'll fit and then center it. One good thing about iMovie is that once you get it close to the center, it just automatically goes to center. So that part's easy. That's also the reason why we had to make sure that our green screen iPhone was perfectly centered before we used it. Once you have it where you think it needs to be, go ahead and save this project to your desktop. Okay, there it is on the desktop. Now we're going to go ahead and drag it on over to the timeline, and we're also going to drag over our iPhone green screen. Make it the same length as our video. Now go up to settings, and you can either set it to fit or crop to fit. It doesn't matter. That's the beauty of using PowerPoint or Keynote. You know it's going to be the right size. Now come over here and drop it down to green/blue screen. All right, that looks pretty good. Now, I kind of got lucky with this. It takes some trial and error. Due to the limitations of iMovie, you can't do multiple green screens, so you're really just going to have to size it up by measuring. If it's too big, just go in, resize, and rinse and repeat these last two steps. Just come over here and make it bigger or smaller as needed. Now, the good news is once you have this thing centered to the type of iPhone green screen that you're using, you have a template for the future, and you don't have to go through all this process again. You just open up a new project with the template, and then you drag and drop the new recording from your iPhone every time you want to do this effect. Just click it, go up into your settings, select picture in picture, and then crop the new video to perfectly fit over the old video. Boom, just like that. Just be sure to get rid of this fade effect that iMovie always tries to put on to pictures in pictures. Now we're going to save this video to our desktop. Now open up another new project and drag and drop that video that you just saved. Insert your iPhone template. Set the green screen settings. And test it to make sure that it's good. Now save the project. Delete everything out of your timeline. And drag and drop the saved project back into the timeline. Now if you're wanting to add additional green screen effects, now's the time. PowerPoint and Keynote are excellent tools for adding green screen effects. As you can see here, I've used it to add a sticky note to my green screen. As you add green screen effects, just save, delete, and then drag and drop the product, and you can add as much stuff as you want. Once you've made your final edits, just save and then add this back to your original video. I hope this video helped. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments section below or message me directly. Until next time. Church out.